There hasn't been one moment in our marriage where I thought about quitting my man. And we've had some really hard times, so we have had a lot of fun times, a lot of adventures, and I have become a better person because of the man I'm married to.
Okay, don't make me cry now. Right at the beginning of the show.
Earlier this year, Michelle Obama was a no-show at several high-profile events her husband attended, like Trump's inauguration and Jimmy Carter's funeral, and this led to speculation that their marriage was on the rocks. It was actually gossip. Let's call it what it was.
For instance, this is a magazine that came out a couple of weeks ago, In Touch said the truth about Jen and Barack.
Barack Obama cheating again? Barack Obama's solo dinner was a possible sign of problems with Michelle.
Rumors are swirling that Barack Obama and Jennifer Aniston are having an affair.
Down to the stoop, because did y'all hear the latest on Barack and Michelle Obama? Honey, let's get into it.
Y'all want Mama and Daddy, Barack and Michelle to be divorced so bad. Some of you. First of all, I feel like people like Nicki Minaj and Cardi B can take a page out of Beyonce book and take a page out of Michelle Obama, aka, I guess I'm her doppelganger. Take a page out of this book. Like, you don't have to run and address every dumb rumor that comes out. I really feel like that rumor that was spread, and if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, a while ago, maybe not even a year ago, there were these rumors that, number one, Barack Obama was out here dating Jennifer Aniston, which is crazy. Dating Jennifer Aniston. Then when the orange agent became our leader, they were saying that, she didn't come to the inauguration. She didn't come to President Carter's funeral because she and Barack Obama are getting a divorce. And it's just like, okay, y'all. Now, I'm not gonna lie, child. Well, I'm not lying. Nothing in me ever thought that they were getting a divorce. Like, I honestly feel like if Barack Obama and Michelle got a divorce, shit, ain't safe for none of us. And I hate to put that kind of, whatever on a celebrity couple, but they're just not any celebrity. I love how in this clip, they really, in the most delicate, professional, loving way, shit on the people who thought and led the rumors that they were going to get divorced. I love it.
Wait, you guys like each other?
Oh, yeah, really, huh?
That's so
the
nice,
rumor
man.
mill. It's my husband, y'all.
She took me back.
Now don't start.
I can't.
It was touch and go for a while.
It's so nice to have you both in the same room together.
I know, because when we aren't, folks think we're divorced. There hasn't been one.
Y'all, listen. They can do damn near no wrong in my book. Now, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, y'all. I said this before in my podcast. I'm so confused on Michelle Obama's brother. This is no shade, but I truly thought that he was a member of the LGBTQ community. I honestly thought that. So this is absolutely no shade. I'm actually very confused by him, just to be quite honest. But that's neither here nor there. I love how, President Obama, former President Obama, former First Lady Michelle Obama, how they just hold a united front. I'm so glad that she didn't lead with launching her podcast with this particular topic, because I will say when she first launched her podcast a couple of months ago, I was nervous because the numbers weren't numbering in the beginning. And so I was thinking, well, damn, I would have thought that she would have brought her husband on first. Honestly, you know what would be really good for her to bring on is her freaking daughters. Like, I would love for her to bring her Sasha and Malia. I would love for her to bring her daughters on to the podcast. She's had her husband. She's had close friends. So I really feel like it'd be a great opportunity for her to bring, because her daughters are adults now. Like, they're not kids. These are adults who are living their lives, I believe in New York, with really good jobs. So I would really love for, Michelle to bring her daughters on to talk about, navigating how it was to be in the White House, kind of comparing to the Bush twins or the Bush daughters and most of the kids have had some salacious, stories and have done salacious things, and they, you know, Sasha and Malia, they kept very, very clean, squeaky clean, and we love them for that. So I would really love to have them on the show. But I just love it. Like, I actually truly love seeing Michelle Obama and her husband engage. Like, to me, people always talk about Black love and about, you know, representation, and it's like, it doesn't get any more representation than that. It doesn't get any more Black love than this. I just love it. I love their dynamic. I would honestly enjoy a show with Michelle and her husband, Barack Obama. Now, again, I don't know, how would that look? Oh, you know, on one hand, I feel like I would have enjoyed seeing them have a podcast. I gotta be honest with you. From the episodes that I've listened to, I just don't see what her brother brings to the podcast. I'm just being quite honest. Like, not a fan of seeing her brother, not a fan of listening to him, not a fan. I don't want to know anything about him or his stories. I really would have wished she would have chosen someone else. That's awful. God forgive me, Lord. Please don't, you know, it's just my true opinion. I really feel like her podcast would be even more successful than it already is, either doing it solo or doing it with someone else. I think her brother just probably wasn't the best choice. I don't know how that would be, but maybe having her husband come in and be a fill-in guest every now and again, I think would be really great. I think people really love seeing them. Black, white, green, yellow. I think people love seeing the Obamas and how they're living, and I really think that it'd be a great idea to have him on recurring on the episode. But, you know, I get it. I'm sure that Michelle kind of wants her own thing. I'm sure she's glad to be out of that White House and living her own best life. You know, she looks good as hell. Barack Obama and Michelle Obama, there is no other freaking previous president or existing president that looks this good. There's no other wife. There's no other former first lady or existing first lady that looks this good and looks this refreshed. There's nobody else. Like, it's literally like they're aging backwards. And, you know, she looked good. I gotta give it to her. She looks good. This ponytail looks good on her. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts, y'all. Are y'all super excited to see? I mean, I don't know. It's not really anything to be excited about. You know, I think that they did this in a very classy way. You know, I hate to bring Nicki Minaj into it, y'all. I don't even want to do an episode on this, but, you know, she's been in the media going back and forth with SZA. And it's just like, girl, like, you know, like, this is no shade against SZA. I literally have just kind of began to even get into SZA's music, no shade, but it's giving Nicki Minaj, you're up here and you're coming down here to argue with somebody. And that's no shade to SZA, but it really has me asking the question, like, why? Like, I really want to know why does Nicki Minaj do this? On one hand, I think, you know, she's paid her dues. She's a little bit seasoned, older, and she don't give a fuck. And she gonna say what she want to say, beef with who she want to have beef with. She's a grown ass woman. So it's like, if I have something to say, I'm gonna say it. But then on the other hand, I just always say, take a page from Beyonce's book. To me, when you don't respond, it makes you look better. It really solidifies that you're up here. But then you could also argue, maybe she argues with some of these younger girls, i.e. Meg Thee Stallion, i.e. SZA, because she knows that she's aging out. Traditionally and stereotypically, she's aging out of the rap game. So it's like, what is truly behind her trolling constantly? What's behind her trolling Jay-Z? Like, you know, I love Nicki Minaj. I love her music, child. I think she's number one. She can do no wrong for sure. She's stunning. She's beautiful. She's aging well. But it's something about these childish antics that literally cheapens her brand and cheapens her. But on the same token, it really could be, girl, I know that I'm about to be 45 years old and I'm like having to compete with 20-year-olds. So let me just stay relevant by any means possible. But do you really have to do that? Because Beyonce and you are the same age. And you don't see Beyonce out here having beef with Ciara. You know, you don't see Beyonce out here talking about any other artist, especially a young buck. You don't see her talking about that, and she still reigns as number one. She still reigns as her queen. And now you have come for the queen because you've come for her husband. So I don't know. I mean, Nicki Minaj, take a play from the Obamas, take a play from Beyonce, which I guess you won't, girl, because you don't even like her husband. And now I'm sure it's beef as far as with Beyonce anyway. But ultimately, this ain't about you. This is about the president and the first lady, our forever first president, our forever first lady. Y'all, let me know what you think about Obama coming on the show. What do you think about her brother? I really want to know what y'all think about Michelle Obama's brother being on the show. The episodes that I've seen, it hasn't been given anything. And let me know what you think about Nicki Minaj, child. Is it time for her to just give it up, or should she do whatever she can? Because no press, any press. How that shit go? I always wonder how that go. All press is good press. All press is good press. I don't know. Y'all, let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next episode.